y'all. I'm Diana Brianne, and welcome, 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 Mr. Positive. Welcome, welcome to you. AKO Lang, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Well, it is Sunday evening, and I have to tell you, if the internet goes out, we're having a lot of wind in the background. And we had a huge storm last night. So if our internet goes out, you know what happened to me. And so I, likely would not be able to come back on. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm trying to set this, if for some reason I'm having problems setting this up. Let me move this over here. And I hope you all are having a great, great evening. We are having a lot of wind in the background, so I don't know if you can tell that or hear that, but it's wonderful. Thank you, JB, for coming. Thank you, my friend. My voice is a little bit tired tonight because, well, I did a 2-hour live today, a 5-hour live yesterday, but tomorrow I am not sure if I'll be coming on. If I come on, it will likely be tomorrow night. As you all know, I go to college on Monday. Well, I go to college every day, 7 days a week, it seems, but Monday is my heavy day. And so if I come on, it'll be probably around 9 o'clock tomorrow night, but no promises. So, hey, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I hope y'all doing great. I know JB was in my live stream today, and I always thank you, JB, for being there. You're very, very supportive, and you have become a good friend here. A little bit edgy sometimes, you put me a little bit on edge, but a very, very good friend. Jahi TV, welcome, my friend. I'll give you a blue wrench. There you go. There you go. Sunday evening, I thought we'd just hang out a little bit. I call it tips and strategies, or what do I call it? Tips and tricks and life strategies and life hacks. I think that's a good title, for my live streams, because we never know what we're going to talk about. And today, the last couple of days or last week, it's been really about YouTube and how to grow here. And of course, you all grow in my channel, even though I'm not a growth channel, I'm a grandma channel. And I am a grandma channel that talks wisdom, inspiration. I talk about everything. And so you can grow here. Yes, thank you, Mr. Positive. Thank you. All vegan, thank you so much, my friend. Let me give you a blue wrench there. And, vegan shares me out. He knows the drill. When I go to his live streams, I share him out. Vern, my sweet, beautiful friend. Vern, are you going to come up with me tonight? I'll drop the stream if you are. I'm very careful. The way it is, it's by invitation only, pretty much. We're all having problems with, trolls. I don't really have any trolls of my own right now, but I have them coming from other channels with other people. Annabelle, Arabelle, and Mansta Rock. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Let me give you blue wrenches. So yeah, thank you, Arabelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So everyone, if you don't have vegan, you really want to be with vegan, because he does. I know JB connected, and you really, really will connect. He talks all kinds of subjects, not like me. I'm very. I run a very tight ship, and I only, we talk positive, and we talk life-changing strategies that will help your life. Okay, Vern, that sounds great. Let me know, and I'll drop the stream. Oh, Arabelle, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Arabelle, anyone that does not have Arabelle, she is just a huge, huge supporter of channels, and she's a great friend. And, if you don't have her, you need to go grab her up, because most likely if she likes your channel, and especially if she loves your channel, she's going to really, really be amazing. Oh, Chris, thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. And Chris is another one. Chris O Gaming. Chris O Gaming is, he shows up even if he doesn't stay, and he shares me out. I mean, how great is that? I was talking about you, Chris, the other day when you weren't here. All good. And I was just saying, how you really, really are so wonderful about sharing us out. And I think I was talking about you also over on Brenda Land's channel. And So, I thought, well, I already did a live today and I've been doing 2 lives a day. I don't know if I'm going to keep that up. I may just, do one either in the afternoon sometimes and one at night. But if I can, I do two. Sometimes I'm not on here real long. Sometimes I am. Um, and so, it really depends. But Chris, thank you. Thank you, Arabelle. Like I said, anyone that doesn't know Arabelle, you really, really want to connect with her. You really, really want to connect with Arabelle. You want to connect with Vegan. You want to connect with Mr. Positive. He has a very positive channel with an edge. Mr. Positive, you and Vegan might get along really, really well. I think you're both connected anyhow. Um, Vegan lets you talk about every kind of subject pretty much. And oh, great, JB. Was that after I left? It must have been after I left because I was on her live stream today. Um, I was on her live stream. So Vegan's channel does have an edge to it. And I think that people like JB, maybe Mr. Positive, I think so, would really enjoy because it leaves every topic pretty well wide open. I don't leave every topic wide open here. And, even when my panel comes up, they kind of know the drill, what kind of stuff we talk about, because that's what my channel is about. It's how to live your best life, whether it's how to grow your channel, whether it's how to make friends, whether it's how to be healthy, whether it's how to enjoy your life after the age of 60, like me, whatever it happens to be. So my daughter came over tonight after I did my live stream. We made dinner. My daughter and my son are here tonight. My other son and my husband are on the island, the little island off of Georgia, connected by a bridge, which I'll be going to in just, a short time here. Hopefully we're going to have internet. I've never used my iPhone for YouTube streaming, so if I have to, I'll try that, but hopefully we'll have internet by then. And they're a little slow out on the island. It's only 2 miles long, and it's an oceanfront island. So, I'm going to be out there. I plan on doing live streaming. Hopefully I can do it from the beach if my little hotspot works. I can take my laptop out there. I can sit out on the ocean. They have swings down there, like old people swings. They're really nice on the beach. And I'll sit there, maybe at sunset, we can sit there together, or I'll sit on my deck and we'll overlook the lighthouse. But we're remodeling it. So everything is brand new, but it's still not everything is put together. Like, I don't think we have faucets on the sink until tomorrow because we're having all brand new faucets. We had all brand new sinks. We had all brand new everything. Everything was torn out and redone because we've had the house. It's about 20 years old. And so it needed it. It needed it. JB, you would love this. It's a 2-mile island. It's like Mayberry on the water. Sandra Bullock and other very big movie stars. She just sold her house there like a month ago. She had a house there for, I don't know, since I've lived there. Well, she moved in right after I was there. My kids were babies. And all walking distance. Everybody's walking distance. But she just sold her house. But I think she still has another house there too. Otona, welcome, welcome, my friend, welcome. And so I'm going down there. Hopefully I'll be able to stream live. I'm going to have someone here in the house, of course, house sitting. So anybody that wants to think about, like, come to grandma's house and get something while I'm gone, won't happen, honey. I got a big burly guy going to stay here while I'm gone. And he's a big burly guy with a big dog. So you don't want to mess. Plus I have a security system, so you don't want to mess. But anyhow, I'll be down there. And so my husband and my son are down there right now, and they've really been working so hard. They took down all brand new furniture. They pulled a trailer with all this brand new furniture that we bought, some from Amazon, some from different furniture stores. So they've had their hands full, and I'm not doing nothing. Because I'm a full-time college student. I'm a full-time artist. I'm a full-time mom, wife. I exercise full-time every day. I'm 63. I've done my stuff. So I'm, letting them do it. It was my husband's idea to renovate. So I'm really grateful. He's a great husband. And Arabelle, connect to Arabelle, please, everybody. A very wonderful friend. Mr. Positive, connect to his channel. JB Rand's Vegan Realist, you know, we're just kind of hanging out. Yes, I'm going to say, well, you know, I run on the beach, JB. I run. Oh, wow, Airbell, that's cool. You must probably go to Savannah State. Um, you know, um, you know, going to college, I'm a lifelong student. So, you know, but yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to run the beach. I run the 5 miles every day, regardless of where I'm at. So I'll be there. I love to run the beach. I'm hopefully going to be able to take you with me. If either I'll videotape it when I'm running, or I will maybe live stream it. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know what how I'm gonna do it. It depends on my internet type of stuff out there, because the internet is not always the best out there on that little island, and it's a 2-mile island. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be going down there regularly, you know, back and forth between here and there. That was where we raised our children when they were babies. We used to pull them in the wagon, the little Red Ryder wagon, all along the beach and feed the seagulls. You know, it was wonderful. Wonderful memories, wonderful time. Now my kids are all grown up. So yeah. You know, JB, I'm going to get high tech here pretty soon. When I hit 20K, whenever that day is, I'm going to have me a couple GoPros. I'm having me a drone, because part of my life will be at the beach. And I'm going to have a drone, GoPros, throw the music in, you know, the whole bit, you know. But I'm going to wait till 20K to do all that. Right now, I'm still, you know, trying to learn all this other stuff. You know, we had a 5-hour live yesterday and about a 2-hour live today on StreamYard. If you haven't watched them, they're fantastic. I had Rolling Hills up here. Mark, fantastic. We talked about Instagram and pushing your stuff out through Instagram, which I have one subscriber on Instagram, and it's me. I've never used Instagram. So I've got an account, but I just never used it. I'm going to take a drone class, Mr. Positive, because really I need it. So I'm going to actually take the class before I do it, because I don't want to wreck it. It'll probably be a nice drone, and I don't want to wreck it, and I don't want to get it lost and all that. And so I am going, you know, to do all that. So we talked about Instagram. We talked about Melon versus StreamYard. We talked about, I now have vidIQ, which is amazing. And if you've noticed my thumbnails, haven't you seen about 1,000% improvement in the last 24 hours? And I got Canva, and I did pay for Canva. I'm not paying for vidIQ. You can get the freebies. I'm probably going to upgrade to vidIQ and pay for it. I wanted to see if I liked it first and knew how to use it. I really like it. I really like it. They give you keywords to use. So I'm learning, you know, because remember what I talked about. I'm talking about life hacks and changing your life, but at the same time, we're just chilling out here tonight, so we can talk pretty much about non-edgy subjects, JB. Non-edgy ones. And so, oh, thank you, JB. Yeah, we don't want to wreck the drone, JB. We don't want to wreck the drone. And so, you know, the thing about it is, let me see where I'm at. Yeah. What we want to do is, you know, help each other to grow. Like I said, I'm not a grow channel. I decided I'm not going to have a join button. And that, you know, anytime I feel ambivalent or uncomfortable, I don't do something because something is not right for me. Now, I'm all about the join button for people who have growth channels, people who have a certain product that they're promoting. Now, I do have a merchandise shelf, but you know, that's something totally separate on here that you can look at on the bottom. But I don't, you know, because I'm not a growth channel, I don't charge to shout you out. The only thing I ask for you to do is share me out. You know, that's it. And so I decided against having a join button. I wasn't comfortable with that, because you don't need to join, you know, for me to shout you out, because like I said, I'm not a growth channel, and I'm a grandma channel who helps you to grow. You connect with each other here. You make friends with each other. You come here to have a comfortable place to be where you feel, you know, warm and welcome. By the way, Mr. Positive, I know you were in the stream. Did Grandma's Porch show up in the beginning? The little running thing, that goes, welcome to Grandma's Porch. Did that come on? Because I'm trying to work with that. I'm doing all kinds of new stuff. I'm working on thumbnails. I'm working on my keywords. I'm working on, because if you want to get to the next level, you got to get new information. You can't keep holding on for the old information. The old information got you here. Okay, Mr. Positive, it was like with the music. Was there any music in the beginning? Hey man, hey yay man, let me give you a blue wrench there. And one thing about my stream is we're very respectful to each other. And if I find out you're not, you're blocked. So you don't get a second chance. So we always have to be respectful in my stream. And I know everybody is. That's why I run a tight ship, Boy, Mr. Positive, I haven't figured out. I'm learning every day. I'm learning something every day. I have the Grandma's Porch opening, but it didn't play. I thought it played. You want me to go play it? Let me go play it. Let me see if it'll play. And you all tell me if you see it. Okay, let me see. I'm going to try to play it. Oops, okay. I'm going to try to play it. You tell me if you all hear it. Okay, so did it work? Let me know. It was supposed to come on in the beginning. Welcome, my friend Camille Tyler. If you don't have Camille's channel, you really, really want her channel. She is amazing. Lenhel, Ria, welcome. And Hina Jabbar, welcome, welcome, my friends. I'll give you blue wrenches. Yeah, Kim, did you all hear that? I just played it. Mr. Pot, yeah, about 10 seconds long. It wasn't very long. It was Grandma's Porch with the music. So did it come down? Yeah, it's supposed to be short. I tried to do the regular one coming up the driveway and all that, but it wouldn't let me load it. So I just wondered if it worked. I know a lot of people do the time countdown, which I tried to do too, and that didn't work. But I'm learning. And thank you, Mr. Positive. Thank you. And so, you want to, this is our new week. We want to have a great week. Yes, Hina, you can drop it. We just don't drop it multiple times. We drop it occasionally. Yep, absolutely. That way you can connect with your friends and make new friends here. And so, yeah, so you need to, get new information like Friday night. Mr. Positive, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday, but I got my nights all mixed up. I think it was Thursday. You and Carla were on with me. I had my whole weekend mixed up. I came on Friday night and thought it was Saturday, and I even opened the thing up, and it wasn't until after I was done I realized it wasn't Saturday, it was Friday. And my days all run together because I have so much going on with the college and with, the redoing the beach house and all of that. And but we talked about it, and Mr. Positive, between you and Carla, I learned a lot that night. And then, of course, Roland came in, and oh my gosh, it was something. Joy May, welcome, welcome, my friend, welcome. Roland talked the technicalities. You got to go back if you haven't watched it. It's a lot to absorb, and it can tire your mind, so you may need to go back a couple times, but it's fantastic material. He talked about, how to use StreamYard, how to use Instagram, how to use TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy versus vidIQ, which I'm using vidIQ. Okay, yes, absolutely, Vern. I'm going to drop the link. Vern is going to come up. Amazing channel, and she's amazing. Okay, we all love Vern, and I'm going to put it in there, Vern. It's not going. Wait a minute. Let me go get it again. Okay, let me put it in again. There you go. There you go, Vern. So the way I'm doing it now, it's sort of by invitation only. You can request to come up, but because Rolling was telling us today that Rolling was telling us today that, you know, we need to be really thoughtful about who we bring up and how we bring up people. And we need to know them. We need to see them in the little box. People they've gotten so smart here lately. They're even videotaping themselves and making it so that they go back and forth and look like movement. So you're tricked. You know, you're tricked. And so you bring them up in here. They're not, you know, they ruin your whole stream. So, you know, it happens. It happens. And so you've got to be very, very vigilant about how you bring people up. And you know, people get offended. They say, well, I want to come up, but I have to know, you know, you've had to be in the stream enough times where I've got to know you. And I used to bring everybody up, and that was how I got porned. And so, you know, and Carla, she's, you know, had that. Brenda, poor Brenda, it happened to her like all the time. Vern, I put it in there. Did you get it? I put it in there, Vern. And so, you know, you're going to grow through new information. And you're going to grow. You have to have new information. Oh, Vern, 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 you are so sweet. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Vern is coming up. Vern, I'm assuming you got the link because I put it in there. Now, what Rolling said, he said, really, what they do is they message it back and forth. Welcome, my buddy Ariel. Welcome, 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 my beautiful friend, my college student friend. Ariel goes to college like me, and we're having a struggle with our math, you know, but we're going to make it. We're making it. So, Vern, are you coming up? Vern is amazing. You want to go to her channel. Those of you that don't know Vern's channel, she is I don't want to call you a growth channel because I don't think you're a growth channel, Vern, are you? You are a very inspirational, informative channel. Let's put it that way, but you can grow on her channel. Shutterbug, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let me grab you there and give you a blue wrench. Thank you, thank you. And so we're just kind of hanging out here on Grandma's porch. I hope you share me out. Let me know if you share me out. That way I can do a little extra shout out for you. And so Vern, when I go to her channel, she runs a tight ship like I do. She doesn't mess around. I don't mess around. And but you feel warm and you feel welcomed. And she's more structured than I am. I just come on here and am all over the place. Unlike my videos are very structured. You know, they flow naturally from me, but they're wisdom topic oriented. And I make a lot of them. So, but she knows all the ins and outs and the rule books of YouTube. So she's another one, you know, that you really want to connect with to grow your channel. And, but, you know, I'm working on growing my channel and, but the right way. I want real friends, real friends. Here's my friend Vern. Here she is.
Hi.
Hey, my beautiful friend. Hey, hey, hey.
How's everything?
Oh, you know what? I'm a bit tired tonight, but I'm good. I'm good tired. I did, you know, a 5-hour yesterday, a 2-hour today. Plus, you know, I have all the college work in my life. And so, so I'm just kind of hanging out here on Grandma's porch. And
Yeah,
so
we're
are you.
all busy, 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 busy. You know,
Yeah.
staying busy.
Well, tell everybody, Vern, about your channel. Tell everybody what it's about, what you do, what you discuss, and any ideas about life hacks and how to live either a better life or how to grow your channel or whatever you want to talk about. I'm letting you handle it.
Okay, thank you. So I am known as the YT cheerleader. If you guys don't know me, I am the YouTube cheerleader. And that means I want to help you and I cheer you on to all of your milestones,
Yep,
anything that you're trying to accomplish, things that you don't know about YouTube that people don't tell you. I tell you so you can grow on your channel and thrive.
yep,
I
you
also
do.
talk about, yeah, manifestation, meaning believing in yourself, you can achieve what you want to achieve, but you have to believe in yourself. How to be positive on camera, how to make sure you're confident on camera. And I also do a lot of business information. So if you're trying to start a business, I give you those steps. And like Diana, I am a monetized channel. So if you become a member, you get more stuff than you do if you're just a regular
Yep.
Subscriber. But I still give out a lot of information people know, because I want everyone to know that it's what you do. So I go live very often, 2 to 3 times a week. I upload videos, and I have 2 channels. So I have Burns Junk Closet, and then I have VMAC Show. And on VMAC, you just get to know me, and I do like news stories, positive news stories, like soldiers coming home, or dogs and cats, like little animals. This is fun over there. I do a lot of product reviews. So that's what I do on YouTube, and I love it. I love my journey. So
Fern, would you do me a favor tonight after we're done with the live stream? Would you go to go to my main channel on a video, today's video, and comment with your other channel, because I'm not sure if I'm on it. Am I on it?
okay.
I mean, I don't know
I
if I'm.
you were.
I probably am, because anybody that comments on my channel, I go back. We have wind. I'm hearing we have a lot of wind going on. If we do get knocked out and they don't come on, but the internet, tremendous amount of wind. And I'm out on grandma's porch. So, and but I'm not all, they've taken a lot of channels like Brenda Land. I'm on Brenda Land's panel every day. Every day I have to go in and resubscribe to her.
Really? Oh,
every day.
wow.
Every day. Noni May, Brenda Land. These are all people I go to. That we go on each other's channels. So it doesn't make any sense to me, but a lot of channels I've been unsubscribed from.
Okay, let me see. What's the name of it? I'll pull it up now.
My channel, or well, Diana Brianne Fairchild.
Oh, not this one though, right? You're talking about the other one.
Oh no, well, you can go to this one and leave a comment with your but any of the other ones you can go to after if you want to, because I pin all the links of my 5 channels at the top of the comment section of each video. Okay. So you can go to, there's 5 channels now. I have 5 channels.
Wow, you have 5? Oh, wow.
It keeps me busy. Right now I'm putting the same content on each, but I'm changing the titles and working with it to discover what works and what doesn't work. And I'm letting those channels grow without any help on my part, other than me telling you all about them. And I want to see how they do with the algorithms and how they do with all of that. I want to ask you a few really direct questions about what I talked about with Rolling. Rolling was on today. What do you think about vidIQ versus TubeBuddy versus Melon versus StreamYard? What do you think about using Instagram to be on here as a boost to your channel? What are your viewpoints, and what do you think about Canva? Or are you familiar with Canva?
Yes. So Canva is great. If you don't know how to use it, I suggest you take at least an hour and go in there and play around with it. It's more than thumbnails. So for myself and Diana, we're monetized. So in order for us to get sponsors, sometimes they ask for a media kit and a rate sheet, and Canva has that, which is awesome. So when you are going to these companies, you can just show them, this is what I do on my channel. It's like your resume of your channel.
Yep.
So I love Canva. I'm still, trying to figure out little things about Canva, but it really, really is good. It's good for thumbnails, thumbnail maker is good for thumbnails. So I love that. vidIQ, I like them. I feel, and this is just my opinion, that they cater more to gaming channels.
Okay.
That's what I feel. But I do like them. I like them. TubeBuddy, I don't use, and I know a lot of people use it because of the tags, but I search and I follow my own tags. So that's how I do my tags. Being a content creator is work. People think it's easy. All they got to do is drop a video and they're going to blow up. It is not. You have to know how to edit. You have to have lighting. You have to have background. It's a lot to it. It's work, but it shouldn't be hard. So I don't use TubeBuddy.
So you don't like TubeBuddy. Now, I'm not familiar.
No, I like it. I just don't use it. I just use my own tags.
Now, how do you tell us your secret about, because I know a lot of people pull down the menu and they can get it that way on YouTube. How do you get your tags?
Okay, so it depends on what I'm doing. So say I'm doing a video about laundry detergent. So I'm going to look up the laundry detergent like in the title of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say how to make soap powder. I'm going to pull that up. And what I do is I go to some of the channels that are larger or that have more views, and I'll look at what are the hashtags that they're using compared to what I'm using. There's nothing wrong with using the same hashtag, but you don't want to use the same title and you don't want to have your content the exact same. You want your content to be your take on it. So instead of you, oh, this is how Diana does hers, I'm going to do it just like that. No, you use it for your own. Maybe you're a little funnier, maybe you're a little shyer. So you make it to yourself. But using the tags is awesome because you get to see what they use. Also with the tags, in case you guys don't know, the first three are what goes under your video in the blue lettering. And I see a lot of people are not using that. I don't know why they're not. This really does help your channel to get out in the algorithm. So it's very important that the top three tags, and the tags has to be related to what's in the video. So if the video is about fruit, you only want to use like apples, orange, pineapple. You don't want to put in Tesla or Volvo. You don't want to put cars in that because that doesn't have anything to do with the video. So that's important to know. The tags must be relatable to what is in the video. And that is how your channel gets over there on the feed, on the subscriber list of the other channels, how it gets recommended. My lives get recommended all the time. All the time. And I know some people say, my lives never get recommended. Mine does.
Because you're using the right keywords and the right tags. Now, when you talk about tags, a lot of people didn't understand this today. Are you talking about the hashtags or are you talking about the actual tagging box down below?
Both.
Okay.
I use both.
Okay.
Now again, it is work. Now, I don't put it on every video. Like, I don't put it on my shorts because I'm not doing all that work. But on my video that I want to get views on, yes, you have to take the time to know. And YouTube tells you, if you go into community guidelines, I tell a lot of people this, just because I'm saying it or Diana is saying it, you need to read for yourself. Go to the community guidelines. They tell you the top 3 or 4 things that you should do for your video is title, tags, description, and thumbnail. A description is what is in the video. I have been seeing a lot of videos with nothing in the box. Well, I don't know what this video was about. You need to type all of that information in there. You need to make sure your tags are, again, good with the video. You need to make sure your thumbnail is good, and you need to make sure you are, again, titles, tags, thumbnails, and description. Now, this is a trick, and I'm going to give you guys a tip. Your title and your thumbnail should not be the exact same. It should match, but it should not be the same. So if you're saying eat an apple a day in your thumbnail, it shouldn't be your title also, eat an apple a day. It should be something different.
Okay.
It should not be the same word. And that's just a little tip because it gets out in the algorithm different. And that's what you want. You want it to go everywhere. You don't want it to just go to one place. You want your video to be all over. YouTube is humongous. Okay. It's humongous. So everybody's not going to see your video, but you want it to get out to as many people as it can. All right. Now with Instagram and Facebook, let me tell you, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, whatever you have, you need to be promoting your own channel.
Yep.
I will, if I'm on Instagram and you don't tell me that you're on YouTube, how will I know?
Right, right. Now, you know, Vern, I have Instagram. I've never used it. I'm going to I'm going to sit down tonight probably tonight or tomorrow, whenever I have time, and figure it out, because I think I have one subscriber, which is me, and I've got to figure out how to use it so that I can use it, because Rolling was talking about today. He said he typed in and everybody, as soon as he put it through Instagram, everybody jumped on my stream.
Yep. That's what I do.
I was amazed. Now, Facebook is not so good to me. My anything to do with YouTube does not get promoted in the stream for some reason. Like if I put out, like I put out a YouTube video and I put, I put it in my, on my, on my page, my YouTube page, on my Facebook page, but Facebook does not put it in the news feed for some reason. I don't know why.
Really? Is it a business page or is it a personal page?
Personal page, and then on the business page, they don't do it either. You know what they did to the business page, the like page. About 3 years ago, I have 11,000 on the on that, and they used to promote it out for free. Now they charge you, so I don't pay for it. So
Okay.
I have about 11,000 on there. I had so much interaction on my like page. It was tremendous. I couldn't keep up with it. And overnight it dried up. So I contacted
Wow.
Facebook, and Facebook told me, well, we changed the rules. The rules are now, you have to pay to be promoted out, basically. And second of all, anybody that's on your channel, if they didn't click follow first, will not see your what you post. So now people have to not only go there to like it, but they have to do follow first. And I said to them, I said, well, I have 11,000 people on here. How do I get them to know that they got to go back and click follow first, because they're not going to see my posts now like they did before? They said, well, I don't know. So
Okay.
I use it mainly for messaging, and it's called Everyday Words of Wisdom, and I use it for messaging.
Well, here's
Welcome,
a tip for
Bob
your
Bailey.
Facebook.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes.
Instead of grabbing the link from YouTube and putting it on your Facebook page, take a screenshot of the thumbnail. When you're putting it on your Facebook page, you're going to write a caption, say, hey guys, I'm going live on YouTube at 2 o'clock tomorrow or whatever. And then pin that picture to it instead of because I use the link and I get promoted, and my channel is private, but what is it, when you send it out is public, if you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That part is public. Where it says just send it to your people, I have that on public. So I
Okay.
don't know if that makes a difference too
Well,
on
let me
Facebook.
tell you what happened with me. I had one person, I had a couple actually, that if I left them open to the public, they were extraordinarily, they could be very, very rude to the people that that came on. Now, these were
Mhm.
people that I actually, unfortunately, believe it or not, knew in person. And so I finally had to make my Facebook non-public, where
Mhm.
only, it's only friends that can see the postings. They were
Mhm.
horrible. So they came over to YouTube. They were really aggravated with me. One of them was really aggravated with me, and because if they he was very politically oriented, and if he didn't like my opinions,
Mhm.
and I let everybody have their opinions. I don't care. I don't care. I have mine, you have yours. They can be different. We're all friends. He
Right.
wasn't like that. And so he got really nasty over here on YouTube. And so I had to block him, which I didn't want to
Mhm.
do. Because I mean, I've known him for many, many years. But
Mhm.
so I had to close that out. You get people like that, and you kind of go, well, I know this person in person. I don't want to do this. I had another one I had to do that. So periodically, you do have to block people,
Yeah, you
unfortunately.
do. You do.
KH,
You
welcome,
definitely.
welcome. And it's unfortunate, but I'm very nice to everyone. I'm very understanding, but I can't take someone being rude to somebody else,
That's
or
right.
me for that matter. There's just no place for that. It's distracting and it takes you away from your focus.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, yeah. And so give us some more of your tips, tricks, and life hacks for building a great YouTube channel, just things you've learned along the way.
Okay. So if you have 100 subscribers on your YouTube channel, you should be applying for or getting, I don't think you have to apply for it. That's the wrong word to say, but you should be creating a customized URL. A lot of people don't know that, but once you have 100 followers, it is good to have a customized URL. Now, once you get to 1,000 followers, you get a thing called the community tab.
Mm-hmm.
When you get that community tab, you can do so many things. You can share out other content creators. You can do polls. If you get the join button and have memberships, you can do member only lives. So it's a lot once you get to that 1,000. So basically YouTube is like a level. Each time you gain something, you go another level. Basically, it's like that. So once you get the 100, then you have to get the 1,000, then you get the 4,000 watch hours, then you get monetized. And then once you get to, I think it's 10,000, then you get stories. Then when you get to 100,000, you get the plaque. Like each is this levels with YouTube. But if you just work hard, be consistent. Now, I'm not consistent every week because I have a life too, but I
Right.
try to be as consistent as I can. Like I might not drop 3 videos every week. I might only drop 2. But
Well, I
I have
think
2
you're better off
channels,
to do that. I
so it's
think,
hard.
honestly, from what Roland was telling me today, I want to welcome Vino Films in here. Vino did a
Hi,
thumbnail for
Vino.
me yesterday and was fantastic. And I used it yesterday. Vino, beautiful, beautiful. Vino made me a beautiful thumbnail for my live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Vino. Thank you. And but yeah, I think there's so much to learn on YouTube, and I'm learning every
Mhm.
day. I've only been public for a year now. I've had the channel 11 years, but I only had my kids on here. I did my wisdom videos for my children, then my family, then my friends, my in-person
Mhm.
friends. So I came on here a year ago with 200 subscribers. I met you shortly after that. I met Brenda Land,
Mhm.
Noni May. I met you
Mhm.
right around a little bit over 200 subscribers. And so so that's kind of um so I kind of you know I you know I kind of I met you back then, so I'm still learning. I'm learning. It's really taken me
Mhm.
a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot to learn, and that's why I give information, because when I started, no one would give you information. You would say, "Oh, how do I do a thumbnail?" They wouldn't tell you. Or you would say in the chat, "Subscribe." Instead of them just saying, "Oh, sorry, Diana, you can't say the word subscribe in the chat." They would say, "If you say that again, I'm gonna ban you." People weren't nice when I started. Now, since I'm on, I want people to feel comfortable. If you don't know, ask me a question. No question is a dumb question. I'm here to help you because I'm a people person and I love to help
Yes,
people. So I don't mind giving out information.
yes,
So if you come there and you ask me a question, I will let you know. If I don't know, I'll tell you, I'll get back to you. I'll find it, but I don't know it. And also, YouTube has this thing called the what is it called? It's called the Creator Academy.
yes,
Every content creator should be going in there and going through that, because you get almost like a little certificate after you do each one, and it's really valuable information. And I tell people again, YouTube is not easy. It is work, but you have to do it. Your channel is not just going to grow by you not doing nothing. If you only put up 1 video a month, then that's how many people are going to notice you. It's
mhm,
all about being seen, being out there, and that's what YouTube is about. Now, Instagram is different. Facebook is different. But for YouTube, it's all about being there. And another thing, this is a tip some people don't know. There's no need to drop 4 and 5 videos a day. You do not need to do that,
yep. And that was my
because
big mistake.
mhm,
Yep, my
in the
big mistake.
algorithm, you have to wait. So you drop a video, I'm just going to say 9 a.m. If you drop another one at 12 and then you drop another one at 4, guess what happens to that first one you drop? It gets pushed down. So it's like that. So I say only 2 videos, or either a video and a live per day. And you don't, to me, you don't need to go live every day. Like, I don't want to see you every day. Like, I need to
People
miss
get
you.
worn out.
So take a
People get
day,
worn
take
out.
2 days off, do it. Because if I see you every day, I'm gonna be like, what can you tell me now? You didn't take time to
That's
relax.
right. That's right. You need that relaxed time. Vino Films wants to know your name, Vern. It's Vern's Junk Closet.
Yes, let
Vern's
me
Junk
let me type
Closet.
something.
Yeah, she's gonna put her link in
I'm
there.
gonna say hi to Vino in the chat.
Yeah, you want to connect with Vino. Vino is another really, really great channel, and you really, really want to connect there. I have, it's interesting because in every live stream I come in, I get different people. Because like I come in at like
Hmm.
6 or 3 o'clock, then I come in at 9 o'clock. Now tomorrow I won't be on unless it's at 9 o'clock tomorrow because I've got college all day. But
Hmm.
and then I don't know how it's going to be later in the week when I'm at the beach. I don't know what my internet is going to be like. But yeah, you're right. And sometimes I think it's really, really important to take a break, no matter what it is. And, you know, for me, like this morning, I woke up and I just laid in bed and I laid in there. You know, normally I'm like up at really early and I just had to lay in there because I was exhausted, you know, and I got plenty of sleep. But, you know, you have to take that time away because without being refreshed, what are you going to say? Like you said, in order to be creative, you have to be rested.
That's right. Just like your body. If
Yeah.
you're up all day, 3 and 4 days, your body didn't have any time to relax and rest. That's why we have to sleep at night or day, or depending on your schedule. I'm just saying night. So if you sleep at night, your body rejuvenates. So when you get up in the morning, you're refreshed. Your body has to re-energize. And that's how it is with YouTube. You have to re-energize.
So, okay, so do you go on like a lot of different types of streams, or do you stick with like mine's a grandma channel? So you're not a grandma channel, but your content would fit in on a grandma channel. Okay, my content, I could come over to your channel and fit in. Do you go on like, say, a gaming channel?
I
Would you go?
have a lot of gamers and I go to their channel, but I don't go on their panel because I don't know anything about the games. I give them their 15 minutes, maybe 20. I always support them. But yes, I go to any channel. I don't care if you're big or if you're small. It does not matter to me what your number is because we all started at zero.
Yep.
We all started at zero. I didn't know anyone on YouTube, and everyone that I know on YouTube now is people that I've met. Now, I've met some awesome people, but you also meet some people that are not so nice.
Oh,
So you
absolutely.
have to remember that this is a huge community. It's all over the world. So I have people in Australia. I have people in France. I have people in Nigeria. I have friends all over. So I treat everyone the same. But you do get some people that are not nice, especially the trolls. We all know, once you get those
Oh,
trolls, it's horrible. But
welcome, Big Tim. Welcome, welcome. You know,
hey,
I have
Big
to say, do you know
Tim.
Big Tim? Yeah, Big Tim.
Yes.
Yeah, Big Tim. I have to tell you about the troll I got yesterday. So yesterday, and I've got it, I had the same troll Friday, but it's not my troll. They only come in here when this one other person comes in who has a wonderful channel, but this other person has a troll that duplicates his channel. And so I have to really be very watchful when I give out the blue wrenches when he's in here because I know, because then right behind him comes this troll with the same name. So you'll have two of the same name in here. And so we have to block this person. Then they come back as Dolly Parton. They come back under Vladimir Putin. They come
Oh my
under.
goodness.
Yeah, it's just insane. So we were dealing with that yesterday. How do you deal? Two questions here. How do you deal with trolls, and how do you deal with bringing people up on your panel?
Okay, so with trolls, you don't need to pay them any attention. Don't give them too much attention because that's what they want. So what I say is, hi, I welcome everybody because you don't know who is a troll until they start saying these nasty, rude things. And then I tell them, because I'm a Christian, I tell them, I can't see you over the keyboard, but God sees you. So if you want to come here, you can stay, but you have to be polite and be respectful. If not, then I would appreciate it if you leave the stream.
Yes.
Most of the time they will leave, but if they go out and they come back and they bring in more of their friends and they're really nasty, then my mods already know to block them, as they can. So I don't really have to stop what I'm doing. I have some amazing mods. Most of my mods have been with me when I was at like 200 and 300 followers. So my mods, they know what I approve of in the stream and what I don't approve of. So that I don't worry about, which I love. I have some great mods. I have some great members. So but that's how I deal with trolls, and most of the time it works. So just don't keep focusing on them because that's what they want. They want you to mess up your live stream talking to them. So you
So
just say what you have to say and let them go.
so what do you do? Like, okay, say for example, you're doing a StreamYard. You do StreamYard, right?
I just stream you.
Okay, you don't do Melon. Okay, so you do StreamYard like I do. And let's say do you put the link in the box like I did, or do you message them?
Now it depends. If I'm doing a panel pre-planned, I will send them the link through Instagram, but sometimes it's hard to get it through Instagram. So either I'll email it to them, or if they are late and they come into the stream, I will drop it. But
Mm-hmm.
when they come up, that is where I say, I need to see your face. Now, if it's my regular people and I know who they are, I don't have a problem. But if it's somebody new and I've never seen them, I do ask them to please show your face. I need to see you. And as I'm doing that, my mods are checking their link. And if
Mm-hmm.
my mods tell me, no, then we don't let them up.
Well, Vern, this is what Rolling said today. Now, were you on any of the streams when Rolling was on there?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Rolling said what they're doing now is they're videotaping themselves beforehand. So they put it up in the little box down below in StreamYard. So it looks like somebody, they're waving to you and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not them. I mean, it's them, but that's a video that they're playing because they're standing behind that video naked or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then they come up and porn your channel. So, because I've been porned, and so that's why I'm really guarded about
Yeah.
how I bring people up.
I have a friend that happened to. The name was it was similar to Vern. It was Vernon. That's what it was. It was Vernon. And she thought it was me because I was in the stream. And I told her, I said, no, I would never come up without showing my face. So actually it was her fault by accident. And she clicked on it and I was like, no. And before I could say anything, he had the nudity. But yeah,
Oh,
I don't
you
let
got.
anyone, I don't let everybody up on my stream. I only let people that I know. But if they are new, they have to show their face. If they don't show their face, then I don't usually let them up.
Well, that's why
And I don't
now.
have a problem saying no.
Now that's why I'm now only doing bring people up by invitation. So,
Mm-hmm.
and different times, like today, somebody wanted to come up on the stream, but we were talking very technical stuff. And this person is fantastic for talking crazy stuff, but great. I mean, you want to have them on there because they're
Mm-hmm.
fun, they're funny, they're all over the place and they have so much energy and I love having them, but it's got to be the right stream,
Right.
to bring them up. So I didn't bring them up. And I did not bring them up. And so what I did was I told them, in another stream, I'll bring them up where they can be crazy, and because they got the most awesome speaking voice. It's just one of those voices like you could listen to them and they just captivate you. But it wasn't right for the stream today because we were just really immersed in the technical aspects of what we were learning, and.
Right.
So I've gotten to the place now. The way I do it is I don't want anyone to be offended if I don't bring them up, but it's really, they can request to come up. They can say, hey, can I come up? But don't be offended if I say, no, not this time, but maybe the next time. I have to know you. I have to know, seen you in my stream enough. I have to know enough about your channel to bring you up now because of what has happened to me
Right.
and what's happened to Brenda. And of course, what happened to you. You should be guarded. Like Rolling said, you need to be
Oh
guarded.
yeah, no, it didn't happen to me. It happened to a friend of mine. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I wouldn't let them do that. But
Yeah, I
and you
need.
also have to be careful with children. Sometimes you'll get a kid in this stream. So I kind of like know who the kids are on my stream, and if I'm talking adult content, I actually tell them you can't be here. You
Yep.
have to leave. But you just have to be cautious because
Yep.
YouTube can give you a strike or give you some kind of a penalty with that. So
Yes, yes, and so I think that's really, really important. So give us now. We've talked about YouTube. Give us some life hacks and some tips and tricks for just living your best life. Hey, Rolling, we've been talking about you. Rolling,
hmm
rolling,
oh, I
rolling.
see Rolling Hempstead. Yeah.
Rolling, if you do want to come up, I know you're probably pretty tired after being on today, but you can come up with Vern and I if you would like to. Let me know and I'll drop the link. Rolling is the one, Vern, that was the wealth of information I was talking about. I mean, he had so much information. It was amazing. And I really, 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 I
That's
mean, it's
awesome.
really changed how I'm doing everything, and we only grow as far as the information we have.
That's
And so
right.
I'm constantly seeking new information.
hmm Yeah. So one of my favorite life hacks is um, be kind.
Oh, absolutely.
give a smile, because you could be making someone's day. And I really mean this, from someone harming themselves by you just saying, hi, how are you today? You could really be opening up a different mindset for that person.
Yep.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Yep.
YouTube is amazing again, and you do meet great people, but some channels are drama channels on purpose.
Yep.
That's what their channel is.
And that's how
I
they
don't
pull
go to
it
them,
in.
or
Mhm.
either I unsubscribe if I knew them before and they switch, because I don't want to be associated with that. To me, you have to protect your energy. And if you're giving out negative energy, you're going to get that back. If you give
Yep.
out good energy, you're going to get that back. It's like a boomerang. When you throw out goodness, you get goodness back. So I always try to be nice, even in difficult situations where I just want to strangle somebody. I try to stop and breathe and speak nice, and hopefully it changes their mindset. And they're like, oh, wow, she's speaking nice. I can't be mean. Let me change my attitude. So that is so important, to be kind, because that's just today. This world needs love, and you need to spread love. And that's what I do on my channel. I spread
Yeah.
love, because just with so much going on in the world, with CV, with people getting killed, with racial stuff, I still believe there's good people in this world.
There are good people. There
I
are good
believe that.
people.
I believe that.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't want to cry, but I literally believe that, like, in my heart. And everybody is
Absolutely.
not evil.
Nope. But
We have them, don't get me
everybody's people.
wrong.
Right. No, there
Right.
are wonderful, wonderful people. I
Mhm.
mean, we're two of them. We're absolutely two of them. You know, I always say I guard my heart, though. I give my heart
Mhm.
out, but I guard it too. I protect it. By the way, once again, I just want to repeat, if we go out from the internet and I can't come back on, you all know the wind knocked it out. We're having tremendous
Yeah.
winds in the background.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we had a tornado the other day, so I know the winds were awful.
yes, are you there, Vern? You're okay. Yeah, you were
I'm here.
frozen. Um, Rolling, once again, if you want to come up, I will drop the stream. Just let me know in there and I will drop the stream. Um, he's probably exhausted because he was on mine yesterday for 5 hours. And I mean,
Oh,
he,
wow.
he taught me how, you know, I don't know some basic stuff. I mean, that you all know. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm a grandma channel that's, you know, not technically savvy. And I mean, I learned how to share stuff, how to pull stuff up on the
Oh,
screen. Yeah, stuff I didn't know how to do. You know, I didn't know that basic stuff. And
yes, Sammy. I'll give it to you now.
Sammy's a great one.
Yeah.
You want to connect with Samu?
Mhm.
Samu is extremely supportive, has a great channel, and you want to connect with Samu. One night, Samu, I'll have you up on panel. One night, I will have you up on panel. Welcome, Ray Navarro. Welcome. Samu, you want to connect with Samu, everybody. Great channel. And, you know, so how long is usually do you keep your live streams, and do you decide how long they're going to be
Do you mean
when you
where
do
they
a
can view it?
when you do it? Do you have a set time that you're going to be on and then you close it off, or do you do like me and just get off when you feel like it?
Yeah, I just get off when I feel like it, because my live streams can run 5, 6 hours, 3 hours. I just did one tonight. It was 3 hours, and yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
depends. Because I'm like
You
you,
know,
I get
that's
a lot of people in, and we have a lot of conversation, and people don't want to leave, which I don't mind. You know, if I need to take a break, I don't know if you know how to do this, but you can do a commercial on StreamYard.
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'll do a commercial, and then I'll go to the restroom, get me something to drink, and then I'll come back.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that is, you know, I think for me, I come on when I feel like it. That's why, even though
Mhm.
I try to use the notifications, um, I can't be on consistently at the same time. I've been on twice a day. Sometimes
Mhm.
I'm not on twice a day, but it usually comes around 2 o'clock, but sometimes it's 12 o'clock. Sometimes it's 3 o'clock. Sometimes it's 8 o'clock at night. Sometimes it's 10 o'clock. I don't necessarily know what time I'm going to be on.
Mhm. And I think that is actually better than being on a schedule. But I know YouTube says be consistent, be on a schedule, but you get different people at different times.
Yes, you
So
do.
I actually like that, because the people that are sleeping, you can get them. Like now, no one expects me to come on at 10 o'clock, but if I go live now, I'm going to get a whole different set of people than I do at my regular time, which is about
Yeah.
6.
You know when I
So
really like to go on, if I wasn't so tired, I like to go on around 11 o'clock at night because you get the crazy people,
Hmm.
but
I've
not that.
done that,
Yeah, I mean, it's
and my
fun.
live stream lasted 4 hours.
Yeah, you get a great, you get some very interesting people
Hmm.
at that time.
Hmm.
It can get a little edgy, but
Yes.
you really do get some very interesting people because if you stay up and watch the live streams that come on at that time, they're very, very interesting live streams.
Hmm. And you get the foreigners, the people that are on in a different time zone. So I'm in New York, so I'm on the East Coast.
Yes.
So I could get people from like California or Australia or Japan or wherever the other time frame is. So I think it's, you can do what you want. It's your channel.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And let me see. Oh,
M9
Rolling.
said crazy
No,
is
I'm going
good.
to watch tonight. Thank you, Rolling. Thank you. Anyone that does not have Rolling Homestead, I really, really would like you to connect. Vern, are you connected to Rolling?
No, let me see.
You want to be
Rolling.
connected. Christian channel, great channel, homestead channel, talks about living off the land, has a beautiful family, wife and family and kids, and they homeschool. And you really, really want to connect with Rolling Homestead. And he brought in Keto with Jess today. Keto Homestead
Oh.
with Jess, and she was wonderful. And I connected with her channel, and she was up on my panel today. And so Rolling Homestead is a wealth of, we all learn from each other. I may know something that you don't know, Vern. You know something I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. So it's
Right.
that collaboration that we pull it together. The new information is what's going to take us to the next level. So Roland came in the last couple of days. Prior to that, it was Mr. Positive and Carla. Prior to that, it was Brenda, and they all provided this different information. Brenda said, "Hey, why don't you get your merchandise shelf up?" And I said, "Well, I've had it since 10,000, but
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about it." And so I got my merchandise shelf up. Then came
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Positive and Carla and Miss Amatora, and they talked about all these ways of working with StreamYard. So I learned all this stuff about StreamYard. And then comes Rolling yesterday, and I mean, it was like amazing with the information. And then come you tonight, and you're giving us your perspective on all of this. You're kind of summing it all up, and it really is extremely. That's how we grow, is through each other's information. Welcome, silly mommy. Welcome.
Now, I did have a question for you. Now, the wind and rain is coming here. It's raining really hard.
I must have
Um,
sent it over to you. Oh, silly mommy
and
says it came from your channel.
yes. Hi, Silly Mommy. So
Welcome, silly
you
mommy.
said that you did not have the join button or you took it down. So I wanted to ask you why, and then I have some tips for you.
Okay. Um, I have I have the ability to have a join button. But, there's a couple reasons. Number one, I don't know how to use it. Number two, I don't want to take the time to learn how to use it because I'm so busy in my in-person life. Number three, I am a grandma channel. I'm just a grandma channel. I come on here when I feel like it. I hang out. Sometimes we're talking YouTube. Sometimes we're talking life strategies. Sometimes we're just talking to talk. And I don't and I shout everybody out anyhow. And so if they share me out, then I give them a little extra shout out. I don't want to be on a schedule. So if I charge somebody, I feel like, maybe I don't want to come on for a week. Maybe I want to take off for a week and I don't want to do anything. And I've been on channels, and there was one channel in particular. I'm not going to say any names or anything like that. I helped mentor them. I got them there, through the monetization. And I noticed all of a sudden there was lack of gratitude. And then I started to notice that they were kind of copying my videos, almost word for word. And then they started charging memberships, and the memberships were like over the top. I mean, I'd never seen anybody charge so much. And they didn't have that many people on their channel to charge that kind. So
Hmm.
I just, it's not right for me because and the other thing is I don't want to have to feel obligated to shout somebody out that I don't like their channel.
Well, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. You're going to
Oh,
get people that copy you. I get people that copy me dang near verbatim. Like,
yep,
and these are people I know.
yep.
These are people that I know. And I'm like, why would you do that? But I just stay creative. I stay just being consistent with the kind of content that I put out, and I stay myself. You have to stay yourself and stay unique.
Well,
Then
no
the
one
next
can do it
thing,
like we do. No one can present what you're presenting like you
right,
do or like I do. And that's
right.
what makes our channel successful, is because we're unique. And if they searched out their uniqueness and brought that up to the table, then they would be successful. Anybody that has to copy someone else is not going to be successful, because it's not them. You have to find your own authenticity.
Hmm. Now you said you had put up your merchandise shelf. Where is that at? Is it on your page?
It's on all my videos. So you go to my video,
Oh,
you go to
okay.
the
So
video. It should be below
do
here.
you, what store is it with? What company?
Teespring.
Okay. A couple of things, and this is a tip for you. You
Yes.
can add the link on your about section all the way to the bottom. If you link your Teespring store, it automatically goes to your banner as a link up there. So instead of having it in every video, which you could still have, but you'll also have it there.
Wow. So I
Yeah.
could get it up on my banner.
Yes. Now, when you get your Instagram and you get settled, I have a thing called Linktree. So in my Linktree, I have all the links of like my businesses, the things that I do, special videos, and all that. When you're ready, I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. See, I don't know any, see, this basic stuff. I mean, we're talking basic
Hmm.
technical stuff. I know all, wisdom is my gift, and I'm an
Hmm.
artist. That's my gift. But when it comes to like technical stuff,
Hmm.
even like making a thumbnail, I mean, it's very, very basic. I just, see my background on here with Grandma's Porch. That just came after Mr. Positive and Carla told me how to do it on Thursday or Friday night. I didn't ever know how to do that before. I just had a blank screen in the back. And so I don't
I
know.
like your banner though. It's all about happiness. Did you change it? Because then it used to be the porch.
That's the other channel. That's
Oh,
Grandma's
okay.
Porch. I have 5 channels. No, that one has always been there. That's my original one, and I've never
Okay.
changed it. I think I've had that up here for, well, no, I think I actually put that banner up here a year ago. That was when I
Okay.
first came public. I had one of those fake banners that they give you when I started out. And then on my other channels, on Grandma's Porch channel, I have the Grandma's Porch on there. And on the one I got to work with is my new channel called What Would Mom Say? DIANNA, BRIANNE, FAIRCHILD. Um,
Okay.
that is a mess. The banner is a mess because I can't get it right, and so I have a
Okay.
mess for a banner up there.
Now, I also wanted to ask you about your you said that I think it was your membership. Oh, so because that you're monetized and you said you have 5 channels, what
Yes.
is your purpose for being on YouTube? When you get monetized, what's your purpose after monetization?
Well, I've been monetized for quite a while. My purpose for being monetized, I have no idea. I'm just
Okay.
monetized, and they send me a check. They send me
Okay.
a check, so I don't know.
Okay. Because that's what I wanted to say. If you're not getting a check every month or it's not more than $100, that is another reason why you should have the join button. The
Okay.
join button is extra income. So
Yes.
when
Yeah.
people join your channel, whether it's 99 cents or $999, whatever the highest one is, but I have 4 levels now. I used to have 3. I added another level, but I have 4 levels. Now, the difference is for me, I give out a lot of information. So the information that I give to my members, I don't give on my channel. I give special to my members. I have an Instagram page of my YouTubers that are members. I put them in there and I even go live over there and I give them special stuff that I don't give out to everybody. So I have almost 75 members now. I think I have 74 right now.
Wow.
So I have, and I am active with all of them. They are always calling me. They're always talking to me. They're always sending me stuff. I have so many gifts that they sent to me in the mail that I need to do all these videos. I have like 7 videos I need to do. So my people are amazing, but I give out information. So that may be a little bit different, but whatever you want to do, like your featured channels on your YouTube channel, when somebody becomes a member, you can put them on that. That's a perk for them. Again, you can shout out. That's a perk. There's nothing wrong with a member and you shouting them out. They also, their link will turn green when they are a member. So when they're coming into the stream, you'll see. So if I was a member, my link would be green. Now, if
Yeah.
I'm a mod, you have to change that because they'll still have the little logo after their name is how you'll tell that they're still a member. So I'm just saying, you might want to consider doing a join button. Start small if you want. Start with just one membership at $2.99 and see how that works for you. If
Yes.
people like it, then you can increase it, but you can't go down. So just
Right.
know that if you start at, I'm just saying, you start at $10, you can't go back down to $2. So that's why I said start small and then work your way up. You get 3 automatically, but if you don't feel comfortable, do 1 level and then see how that works for you. And then if you want more, then you can add more. And we can talk offline too
Yes,
if you want to know
absolutely.
more
And
about it.
I think, Vern, I think the big thing that I need to determine is, before I even consider a join button, is what are the perks beyond what I'm doing now? Because I always shout everybody out that comes in, and I give an extra shout out to people that, like Annabelle's, who's wonderful. And if you're not connected to Annabelle's, please connect to Annabelle's, and extremely supportive. And I have, or people that share me out. I do an extra shout out,
Mm-hmm.
but beyond that, I shout everybody out. It's like, family and friends. And
Mm-hmm.
so I have to come up with, because I'm so busy in my in-person life, I'm not sure I have enough time to create,
Okay. And I can
X.
give you some tips that you can offer to them.
Yes, that would be
I can give you
wonderful.
5 or 6 tips that you can, decide. Maybe I want to, maybe I don't. But this 5 things like right off the top of my head that I can think of that you can do.
That I could do without a lot of additional work.
Yes.
Okay. And,
But it is work if you get membership, depending on what you offer. See, I offer different stuff. But if you just want something simple, there's like 3, 4 things that you can do just right here that you
yes,
don't do for your
yes.
regular people, but you do for your members.
Yes, and I would love that. And you know how to message me. So you message me, and I would love. And then I'll give you my number. If you ever want to talk on the phone or something,
And
I'll give.
you're on Instagram, you said, right? Is it the same name?
Well, yeah, but I don't even
You don't
use
know
it.
how to do it yet? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it yet, so I wouldn't get the message. But you connect with me over there, so that when I get over there, I'll be connecting. But I'm on Facebook. I have the Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brianne Fairchild, and you're very, very welcome to friend me over on my personal page. Just make sure I know it's you, okay?
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I'm on one of them. I thought it was that one, but maybe it's the
yeah,
everyday.
that's my public page, and I do get your messages when you send them to me. But my personal page, you can connect with me over there. The
Okay.
reason I get so many friend requests, I'm sure you do too, and if
Mm-hmm.
I don't recognize them, and a lot of times people say, "Well, I gave you a friend request and you deleted it." I said, "I didn't know it was you."
Yeah.
So I have, if I know it's you, you can let me know over on the Everyday Words of Wisdom that you're sending me a friend request, and then I'll accept it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm putting it down right now. So, everyday words of wisdom.
Because I do use Facebook a lot. I keep Facebook up, and I use Facebook for, my messaging and, all of that. And what I'm trying to do now, we're going to be living part-time at the beach, mostly up here, but part-time at the beach. And so when I'm at the beach, it's going to kind of be a separate I'm even going to have a separate opening eventually,
Okay.
a separate closing. It'll all be grandma, but it'll be with a different twist, like Grandma's Adventures channel, which I have, Grandma's Adventures with Diana Brianne Fairchild, which when I go into a live stream, I don't use Diana Brianne Fairchild other than to share you out. I don't drop a link from my main channel. I drop it from one of my other channels, which is usually Grandma's Adventures. And so, because I'm very careful about how I drop the link, because I had a glitch on my main channel, which is this one. And so when I contacted YouTube in December, and I think, I told you this, they told me I had 26,000 subscribers in December. And
Wow.
I said, it's showing 12. At that time, it was 12.2 or something like that. I said, it's showing 12.2. They said, well, we took them from you and we can't give them back. And I said, well, please give them back. They said, well, they're technically spam. I said, well, what is spam? Spam can be,
Wow. Really?
yeah. And obviously if they're taking Brenda Land from me and Noni May and different ones from me, they're not spam. you know, and so obviously they took, and then I couldn't grow. I could not grow. I would get about 100, 150, 200 a day, and it would not register. It would not register. And it was really something. Now I'm growing again. Not at the rate that I was before, because they take, if I grow 100 a day, I end up with 20 a day. So,
Wow.
because they changed how it works. Now, they actually have to sit through almost a whole video, otherwise you lose them.
I'm
That's
answering Vino. He had a question, so I
oh,
answered him.
okay, go ahead.
Do you go live on Facebook?
Before I came over to YouTube, I was on live every day on
Okay.
over on Facebook, and now I don't go live. Now I just
Okay.
do lives over here because it's just too much.
An excuse would be to cut you down. That's what YouTube does. Oh. So Vino, I answered your question. You said, what does one do when they are not sure what to talk about on their channel and don't like showing their faces? And you can have an amazing YouTube channel without showing your face.
Yeah.
You just have to know how to do it. Okay. And but it is possible. But I'm a people person, so I like showing my face. I like talking. I like, you know, I like to be out there. I'm very social. So that wouldn't work for me. I think I've done a few videos not showing my face, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have showed my face. So it's just, you know, it's up to you.
Right. I show my face. I don't think I've ever done one that I didn't come on showing my face. I mean, sometimes I'm a mess, but I just come on anyhow, you know, and it's the way it is.
Yeah, because I like to connect with my people. I like to connect with my audience. I like to feel, even though I can't see them, but they can see me. So this is one thing why I use StreamYards. I'll bring them up because I used to use Stream Lab, and I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it. But once I found out StreamYards, you could bring people up. I loved it. And I still use YouTube once in a while when I'm on my phone out in the street. I'll go live through YouTube, but most of the time I'm on StreamYards.
So what is Streamlab? What does it do and doesn't do?
So it does the same thing as StreamYards, but you can't bring people up, but you get like, so if someone becomes a sponsor, they give you that special cha-ching. If you have a store, you can hook that to it. You can have all the, like right now it's me and you, but you can have other things going on in the background and stuff like that. I don't like a busy background like that, but you can do that. But
Yes.
I liked Streamlabs, but I love StreamYard. So
yes, I do too. I'm very happy with StreamYard. Now Rolling likes Melon. You know, it's I'm kind of
I
resistant
never heard of
to
that
change.
one.
Yeah, Melon. It's he really likes Melon. MELON.
MELLON.
No, MELON. It's
Okay.
Melon. And
What do you
see, I
do
learned
there?
I don't know what
What
the
do you do?
difference is, but he explained it, and it really, he said he really likes it. So, but for me, I'm kind of, if I don't have to make a change, I don't. Now, I'm all about change, but I'm making so many changes in my life that I try to keep some things the same so that I'm not all over the place. So I'm fine. I'm happy with StreamYard. It works for me, but because there's so many other things I need to learn first.
Yeah, because you can get StreamYards on mobile also. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, so you can get it on mobile, you can get it on a computer. And with Melon, is it an app or is it like StreamYards where you have to sign in?
I think it's like StreamYard.
I'm gonna have to look that one up, Melon. I'm gonna have to
He
look that one up. I've
really
never heard of
likes
that one.
and I guess with Melon, if you recommend it out, you get they give you like a free month and free 2 months, and for every person. I mean, there's a lot of really good deal
That's
on that.
similar to StreamYards, you know that, right? They give you a referral.
Oh, they do. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
And if you, I already have $100, and then I have another 50 in waiting. So if they use it for free, which they get free 20 hours, that's on StreamYard. But if they purchase the package, that's when you get an extra $25. It's like a free month or something like that. Because I pay for mine. I pay for the minimal, but I pay because I stream more than 20 hours a month. So I definitely need to pay for it. And that was another reason why I used Streamlabs. It was free.
Oh, really? Streamlab was free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wonder why YouTube just doesn't let you come up and bring a panel up. It doesn't make sense.
And I don't like that it doesn't give you the words and all that. I don't like that
Yeah.
either.
I mean, you would
Like I
think that
can't tell
YouTube,
your channel if you don't have the name.
right. It doesn't make any sense that YouTube does not give you that ability. Welcome,
Mhm.
Edwins, and thank you, my friend. Thank you,
Hey,
Edwin's
Edwin's
Travel.
Travel.
Thank you so very, very much. Thank you. Anyone that has not checked out Edwin's Travel Destination, please do that. Please check him out. And thank you for being here, Edwin. Thank you.
I'm not
Um,
sure what Big Tim means by that.
let me see what Big Tim, where's Big Tim at? Yeah, he says you have to watch 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, and see, that's where I lose him. I lose him because, people, if I'm on a panel, especially, this is where I lose him. I go on a lot of panels. So while I'm on the panel, someone comes over to my channel, they subscribe, but they don't watch anything. And then by the next
Mm.
day, I've lost it. Because they're watching me over on the stream, over on the live stream. Rosina, welcome, welcome. And so that's the big issue with me. Um, and I think, because I was growing extraordinarily fast and,
Mhm.
I couldn't keep up. And then of course they changed everything. And so now they make it really, people just can't come over and subscribe. They have to really, really watch a good portion. And even at that, you lose them.
Yeah. Now, were you here? You might have been on when we had the links in the chat where all you had to do was click their name and you could subscribe to
Yes,
their channel.
I just
Okay,
come.
when they took that away, and now I'm at 44, 50, 44, 50, something like that. I should be at least well over 7, 8,000. So they are
Oh,
definitely growing slow. They're
they
definitely growing
they
slow.
have put the brakes on. Well, I think the worst thing, I was able to deal with that. That was not an issue with me. It was inconvenient, but it wasn't an issue. Where the issue came in was if I'm on a panel, or like you're on my panel right now, and someone says, hey, I want to connect with Vern. So they run over to your channel, they connect with you, maybe they play 2 seconds of your video or whatever, and they come back over here to watch you. And then they don't go back over that night to connect with you and
Mm-hmm.
the right way, then you lose them by the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
And so now they've made it doubly difficult because now, instead of, because even now I know, I mean, I see that the numbers come in. I grow at least
Mm-hmm.
100 a day and I get maybe 20 out of that, 20 by the
Wow.
next morning, 20. So I get 1/5 of whatever I make that day.
Wow. So what I try to tell people is when you're going to connect, if the person, which I do, I have an intro video. I tell them to watch my intro video because my intro video is 3 minutes or less. So if you watch a video 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes, and you leave a comment, watch it in full and subscribe, that should be a good way to connect. If you want to do more, do 2 videos. But some people don't even have intro videos. So either you have to go to their live, which does not count. I don't know if a lot of people know that. But if you watch it live, it's not counting because you're not watching that live in full. Or if you're watching a video that's 15 minutes, but you click on it for 2 seconds and then subscribe and click off, it doesn't count. So this is why I tell people at least watch the intro video or a video for 3 minutes at least
Yes.
and
Yeah.
leave a comment. That's how
Yeah.
I tell people to connect.
Yes. Because it's much, much harder now.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I want to make friends here. I want to be a community. I don't call people subscribers. I call them friends or potential friends. And so my goal here is to have a channel that I have built relationships. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, having said that, the problem is people connect with me and then I keep 1/5 of them by the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some of them are very sincere. They just didn't come back and do it the right way. And now they got lost because, my name, how many people can remember Diana Brianne Fairchild until
Mm-hmm.
they repetitiously? Now, that's one of the reasons I created the other channels. They're a lot easier to remember. You can remember Grandma's Porch. You can remember Grandma's Adventures. You can remember What Would Mom Say? You can remember Grandma's House. But
Mm-hmm.
it's harder to just remember Diana Brianne Fairchild. That's the disadvantage of having your own name in full up here.
Mm-hmm. So another thing that I tell people is when you are doing a video or you're a content creator, you have to be careful what you say like swearing words. You know why? Because YouTube is trying to be family friendly, and you never know who is watching you. So sometimes people are watching you outside of YouTube, but they're not able to subscribe because they didn't sign into the YouTube channel. So if they don't sign in, they cannot like your video and they cannot comment. I don't know if you guys know that. So in order for someone to be able to comment and like your video, they have to be logged in to YouTube. But they could be watching you from, outside of YouTube, and they still see your video. So that's a view, but you're not getting it.
Let me
So
ask, do we get credit?
I don't think you do unless they
Okay.
sign in.
So all my friends that don't have YouTube accounts over on Facebook that come over here, and I have quite a few, they don't count as part.
I believe if they're not signed in to
Okay.
YouTube, it does not count. Like they can see it, but I don't
Right.
think you get the view for it.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Welcome, Romy John.
Now don't quote me 100%. I would say go check the
Right.
guidelines, but I think that is how it works, because if they're not signed in, how can you get credit if they can't even comment?
Right.
They
Right.
can't even thumbs
Absolutely.
up. If they can't thumbs up and they can't comment, why would they give you credit?
Right. Right. Because I have a
That's
lot
my
of
opinion.
people, I have a lot of people from YouTube that do, or from Facebook that come over here, and I know they don't have accounts. And I just wondered about that. I really wondered. I told them, I said, get an account. It's easy. Just put up a
Right.
fake name and
Yeah, put up a Gmail, you can get an account.
yeah.
You don't have to be a content creator to have a YouTube channel.
That's right. That's
But
right.
it's just a part of the community, because remember, YouTube is a business. This is why you have to sign that agreement once you get monetized. So what's bigger than Google and YouTube? You want to be part of that. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, 2021 is a great year to start a YouTube channel.
Start a YouTube channel. And you could make a video if you didn't want to show your face. You could make a video of you cooking and just show your hands cooking, rolling the food, put the camera where your face doesn't show.
Show your pets.
Yes, show your pets.
Pets are amazing.
Have some kind of video content up there, because the truth is, it used to be we could go over and subscribe to someone's channel and that didn't have content. Now, if we subscribe, you're going to lose us because we haven't watched anything.
Right.
So you have to have content to get subscribers. I believe now you have to have content.
And also, if you're not monetized, ask your friends to run your playlist.
Yeah.
There's nothing, there's no rules against YouTube saying people can't run your playlist, but that's how you get more views and more thumbs up, more likes, because they're watching the content.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. You want people to watch more than one video.
Absolutely.
Another thing I was going to say, when you're doing a video, pin your comment to your video. So you'll say, thanks for coming to Vern's Junk Closet. Here's another video of mine. So if I did a video of clothing, I might pin another video of a different clothing haul I did. So you might be like, oh, wow, I like that one. Let me click on that. Let me watch another one. You have 2 views right there. There's 2 views. That's what you want. You want people to constantly be watching.
So Vern, what is your 1-year goal for YouTube? What is your personal from 1 year? So this is end of March 2021. So for end of March 2022, what is your objective?
Well, my objective for this year, just the end of 2021, is to have 10K followers. That's my goal. But my goal overall for YouTube is to have 100,000 followers, where I can get my play button plaque. This is a shelf. I just came on here. I didn't want to show you all of my stuff. And I want to put my play button there, because I have a YouTube pillow and all that. So that's my goal, is to get 100,000. And I figure it would take me 2 to 3 years to get that if I'm looking at the numbers right. But could be 4. I don't know. But eventually that's my goal. But right now, this year, the end of 2021, I would like to have 10,000. And I think if they didn't stop, I think I would already be at 7.
You might even be further. You might, because when they told me I had 26, and that was in December, and they showed me the numbers, and they said you had 26,000. I was stunned. absolutely
Hmm.
stunned. I said, well, I want to get back there, but it's harder now because of what they've done.
Way harder.
You know,
Way harder.
26,000. I would be way, beyond that now. But even since December, even with them taking all that away, the way I was growing, I would be at least at 20K right now. But, there again, we want to grow in the right way. We want to grow organically, because when we get to that 20,000 or that 100,000 or that 10,000 or that 5,000 or whatever it is, you want to actually have real people that come in here and embrace you and embrace your content,
Hmm.
and them. That's what you really, really want. You don't want a bunch of, you go, and what I'm noticing really big time are the bots. These channels you go to and there's nobody, they
Yes.
hardly any comments, there's nothing, but they've got like
Hmm.
100,000 subscribers. And you go, wait a minute, and they've only
Hmm.
been up a year. How did they get that? Somehow they've done that,
Hmm.
and you can buy
Yeah.
subscribers, but they're bots. They're not
And you
even.
don't want to do that. That's against the YouTube rules. Do not buy subscribers. Do not.
That's
You
right.
can go back there and read it for yourself. They tell you that. Silly Mommy said, yep, that's what I did on my channel as well. Self-promoting on your own channel. Yes, you have to self-promote yourself. Okay. It's
Don't
like
feel
you
bad about
doing a
self-promoting.
recording album. No one's going to know your album if you don't say, hey, I have an album out, Diana. Can you please watch? You have to promote yourself.
You must promote your, but in life, I talk about this. I made for this channel, Vern, I've done over 3,600 videos, and most of them have been done in this
Wow.
last year. 3,600.
Hmm.
If you go there, 3,600, and there's actually more than that. The ones I didn't open up, and but I've done. It's like ask for what you want, self
Hmm.
promote, but you never self promote at someone else's expense. You self
Right.
promote. Um,
Right.
um, thank you, silly mommy for life. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Miss Spotless Claim said, yes, I like to gain organically. So do I. I would rather be here at 4450 with people that know Vern, that know what Vern does, that like my content, than to be at 10K and nobody knows me. That's
yeah,
just my
nobody
personal
cares,
thing.
right?
That's my personal thing. I
You want
want
to build
people
your
to like
community.
me.
You want to build your community, and that's what you've done. Now your community
Hmm.
is different than mine, and mine's different than Brenda's, and Brenda's is different than, and that's the neat thing, going in and out of each other's communities,
Hmm.
because we become part of each other's community. You become
Right.
part of mine, I become part of yours, but you're building your own community. And these are
Okay,
people
Edwin.
that come to your channel, and you see them regularly, and they make friends, and you have old friends and new friends, and that's what you want. That's what you want. You want both. You want both. And
And also, YouTube is so big. It's billions of people. There are people on here that probably don't even know us at all. There's people we don't know. But
yeah,
what you have to do is go out there and search, put in crocheting channels, put in lottery channels, put in fishing channels. Um, you have to put in the different types of channels, and then you go and you watch, and you go into the comment section, you leave a comment. Most of
yeah.
the time, somebody will say, oh, hey, you have a YouTube channel? Oh, let me come check you out. And this is how you gain a lot of people too. That's a tip for you guys.
And you said, okay, you said your goal is 10,000 by the end of the year. So this is what I've been talking about for the last week. If you want something that you don't have, you have
Hmm.
to get brand new information.
Hmm.
Correct information. It has to be right information, can't be faulty
Right.
information. But then after you've got that information, there's another step to it. You can have all the information in the world, but if you don't do anything with it, nothing's going to happen. So you have to take that
Right.
information, and you've got to act upon that information to create
Right.
where you want to go. You can't get to where you want to go without the information. That's why I have people like you come on, Roland come on, Mr. Positive, Miss Emma Tora, Brenda Land. And also remember, I know things that other people don't know. So
Hmm.
we all give each other this information. And what I do is I bring people like you on it's so up to date on everything, and that shares it out. So
Yes.
you may go on my channel and you may say, hey, she doesn't know, I know so much more than she does. And that's right, you do technically know far more, because I don't even know how to do a thumbnail really all that well. I'm getting really
Hmm.
good at it though now. I got to say that with the thumbnails, but I'm learning. But this is the thing, I may open a door to somebody else that you have not
Yep.
yet met, that has a piece of that information that you don't yet know. Like tonight, you shared your information that many in the stream do not know. Many in this stream did not know what you taught them tonight until now. Now, this is the issue. If they do nothing with that information, nothing is going to change. So they have to, if you want to change your life, then you're going to have to get right information and to take you to that next level, but you have to act on that information, the right information. And not all information is good for you.
Yeah, right. I just want to tell some people something. So when I started in 2015, but I wasn't active. I was just on, quote unquote, to look at other content creators. Yep. I'm like, I could never do YouTube. I'm not young, 20 years old. I'm not doing pranks, because that's what I thought YouTube was. Once I did my homework, I found out, I have a lot of information that I can share, like the business and the credit and the finance. I do a lot of that. So I said, okay, I'll get on, and maybe I'll have 100 followers by next year. So that was in 2017. I took it serious. And I said, maybe by 2018, but I put up one video, and of course that didn't work. So 2019, I said, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to get serious. I got monetized in 2020. It only took me 6 months. But
what month did you get monetized?
I got monetized February of 2020, February 2nd.
That was when I really came on public, was in February. So when you got monetized, I met you right at that time. Yep. So, and I had my 200 subscribers.
And that's what I thought. I was like, I'll have 100 people. And look, I'm at almost 5,000.
Yeah.
So, that's amazing to me. I still am. When I go live, sometimes I get nervous, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't believe I have all these people. Nobody's going to come watch.
One of the things I want you to do for me, Vern, is when you go live, because I'm not getting most notifications. I'm not getting, I can go back and subscribe, ring your bell, and I still don't get them. And it's happening with Brenda. I have to look for Brenda every day. And I was on her panel today, but I have to go back in and ring the bell, resubscribe, all of that.
Wow.
Let me know.
That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, let me know when you are going to be on, so I can, at least, even if I can't stay, I can pop in, share you out. And
I get yours.
I don't get yours.
Yeah, I was on live when you came live. That's why when I came up, I said, hold, give me a minute. I had to run and do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I get yours all the time.
The thing is, I share people out, and if anybody doesn't think that doesn't work, I can tell you it does work. It does work. Good night, Tim. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful, amazing week. Wonderful and amazing week. And I hope you all have a wonderful and amazing week. And this is the thing. I share people out constantly, and it costs us nothing, and it does work. I had people come into my stream today, and they said, yeah, I got it because someone shared it out, and I got it. Yesterday, same way. Yeah,
it's a whole community. You have to watch their videos. You have to go to their live streams so they in turn can come to yours. You have to leave comments. It's a community. That's what you do in a community. And, sharing it, like you said, it costs nothing. Shouting people out, it costs nothing. Now, I will say this. There are some, I don't want to say larger YouTubers, because I don't see nobody larger than me, because I think I'm large. In my head, I'm large, because I'm proud of myself. Yeah. But I'm talking about those bigger YouTubers. Some of them charge people to shout out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's your thing, I'm not charging to shout out anybody. If I like you and you're on my channel, I'm going to say, hey, go check out DIANNA Brianne. Go to her about section, see what her page is about. If you like it, subscribe. Like I just do that out of my heart.
Well, what I do, and this is, you can collaborate in a lot of ways. Sometimes you can follow channels that are similar to yours, or they can follow you. That's collaboration. But one of the things I do, I shout out people that I really like their channels that are not here. And you're now going to be one of, the ones I shout out regularly. Even if you're not here, I'm going to say, if you don't know Vern's Junk Closet, please go to Vern's Junk Closet, like I do Brenda Land, like I do Norgus R, like I do Ungel. Ungel has an amazing channel. Norgus R has a Christian women's channel. We shout each other out. That's collaboration. You don't have to be here for me to shout you out, to say, hey, Vern's Junk Closet, go to her channel, and I do that. I do that all the time. Yep. There's so many ways to collaborate. We can collaborate by sharing our information, like you did, like Rolling did, and all of us, we share our information with each other. also a way to collaborate is watching out for each other. The other day, I had made a mistake, and we all make mistakes. It wasn't a bad mistake or anything like that. It was just a little tiny mistake. And somebody was good enough to point it out to me in a right way. They didn't make it public, or they pointed it out to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so grateful because that saved me a headache. It saved me a
Mm-hmm.
headache. They were, now they could have said, no, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to say anything. No, I valued that
Mm-hmm.
they told me. They said it lovingly and to correct me, because we all need correction. There's a big difference between
Right.
criticism and correction. I'm all about being corrected by the right people who have my back and that have, that are informed. I'm not about being criticized. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
big difference there. And you want, and we want to support each other. We support each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be, and the thing is, you want to actually connect with channels smaller than you and bigger than you. And
Yes.
don't feel jealous of someone's channel. They're so big and all that. And I
Mm-hmm.
know what you're talking about, Vern. There's a couple channels I go on to, and if you don't pay them to shout you out, they're not going to
Right.
shout you out. You come on here, I'm going to shout you out no matter what. I'm going to shout you out one way or the other. You might get a little extra shout out if you share me out, but I'm going to shout you out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just have fun and enjoy this journey. It's not a destination. We got to keep that in mind. It's not a destination. We are here to have a good time, to
Mm-hmm.
share what the gift that God has given you. We each have a different gift. We each have a different personality. We each have a different take, and we're here to share our gift, because your gift is not meant to be hoarded. It's meant to be
Right.
shared out. But don't
Yep.
try to have someone else's gift or think your gift is not good enough. Your gift is equal to anyone else's gift. It's just different. A plumber's gift is different than a doctor's gift, but a doctor is no better or no less than the plumber. If you need your
Mm-hmm.
toilet fixed, the doctor's not going to be able to help you. Okay. And
Whether
if
it's the CEO or the janitor, that's right.
Absolutely. So everybody has their gift, and God gave everybody their gift. And so we're all here for our own purpose to share out, help each other grow. My friend Motivate. Oh, Vern, you do want to connect with this channel. And I'm going to tell you, write this down. And everybody in here, he has almost 4 million subscribers. He's a personal friend and a mentor of mine. A mentor here on YouTube. When I say mentor, I've known him for many, many years personally. His name is Motivational Dr. Alan Mandel. Motivational, and then DOC. He came on here a week ago, and I was stunned. Well, he comes on periodically, just shows up, usually on a Sunday night, and I was
Mm-hmm.
stunned. And he said, everybody, come on over to my live stream. I'm going to shout y'all out. I'm going to shout you out, Diana, Brianne, because you're my friend, and I'm going to bring all your friends and shout them out. He did a live stream, and he's not a shout out channel. He's a doctor channel. But he did a special stream that night, and he shouted all of us out. He shouted. I mean, it was amazing. Motivational doc. He just did one yesterday on vinegar, the health benefits of vinegar, and
Mm-hmm.
his channel is absolutely off the chain wonderful, and that's why he's got almost 4 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, and I've known him 11 years, and I've saw him grow from a very tiny channel like we are to 4
Mm-hmm.
million, to almost 4
Mm-hmm.
million subscribers.
I even asked other channels if they're saying, hey, are there any channels you think, could use help or whatever? Not now, but before. And my friend, who I call my BFF on YouTube, I think you know him because he said you came to his chat a couple of times. Tuber Chat. I said, hey,
Oh,
Tuber Chat, do you know Diana? And he was like, oh yeah. Me and him, we talk
I
offline.
love
We
Super
don't
Chat.
live too far from each other.
I've
I
never
live in
seen you
upstate
in
New
there.
York.
I've never
He
seen you
lives
in
in
there when I'm there.
Canada. Yeah. So yeah, that's my
Wow.
BFF. You'll hear him talk about me a lot on his channel.
You know what? I have never seen you in there. When I'm in
Yeah.
there, we must be like ships in the night in there, because I've
Yep.
never
I'm
seen
in
you
there.
in
Well,
there.
he comes on different times. So sometimes I'm live while he's live, so I may not be in there. But I even go in with my second channel, VMAX Show. But that's how you do it. If somebody says, hey, Diane, is there anybody that has information that can tell me about YouTube? And you might say, hey, do you know Vern? And they might like that be like, no. And then you can say, go to, and that's how you help each other, that little bit. That
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, this is what the point I was going to make about him. He came on here, and And he said the biggest question people ask him, how can I get to the, how can I grow? He said, you get busy helping each other. And that's exactly what I did from day one. From day one, from the day I came public, it was all about helping each other grow or being friendship. I never give advice. I never give suggestions. I just share with you my view on different issues and grandma's wisdom. And, but he said, get busy helping each other. And that's what I do every day. I do it freely from my heart. You do it freely from your heart. And we help each other grow. And in turn, it comes back to us. But remember, to get to that next level, you got to get new information. And so we've got to seek out that information. We don't have that. A lot of people think, well, I don't need any information. I'm smart. You know what? I'm never so smart that I don't need new positive information to get me to the next level.
Right.
All it takes is one person. You have to do the work, and you have to use that information. If you don't take that information, like we said, and utilize it, it's not going to work for you.
Yep. And another thing I want to say is be happy where you are, whether you're at
Absolutely.
1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 5,000, and be grateful where you are, because some people may want to be there. And also super chat. If you're a monetized channel, if somebody gives you 99 cents or they give you $100, you be excited about that 99 cents just as much as you are about that $100.
Absolutely, because they gave it from their soul and they gave it from their heart.
Exactly.
You know, I'm going to tell you a little story about what happened to me. I was about 20 years old. I was living in California, and there was this lady, and her name, she was an old lady, and she sold Avon, and her name was Vi the Avon lady. And she came by, and it was Christmas time, and I was out there by myself, you know, and I was young. I was 20 years old, and she brought me a little bird with cologne in it. Now, Vi didn't have very much money. She had Social Security and lived off of her Avon. And I noticed that the Avon, the bottle, she had diluted it a little bit with water, but it came from her heart and from her soul. She wanted to give me something. Do you know, I held on to that little bird for many, many years. She gave it from her heart and from her soul. Vi the Avon lady. I'll never forget her. And so remember, if someone gives you, like Vern said, 99 cents, you be grateful. You know, it comes from the heart. You know, when my kids used to bring me little flowers that they picked in the dandelions, and they'd say, here, mommy, here's your flowers. You know, there was nothing more beautiful than that bouquet of dandelions.
I want to say one more thing, and then I'm gonna go. I want to say, don't rush. Take your time. Don't think, oh, I want to get on YouTube today, and I want to be at 1K, and I want to be monetized in a month. Take your time. I say it takes about a good 6 months to be monetized. It's no sense of rushing trying to get there in 3 weeks. You know why? Because you did all that, and now you're monetized. What else you got going?
Right.
People don't know what it means to get monetized. People don't know. They think, oh, I'm gonna get monetized and I'm gonna have a $1,000 check every month. No.
Nope.
I make 4 figures, but I don't make 4 figures every month. It
Nope.
goes up and down, and people don't realize that. And you have to make that $100 threshold. If you don't make that, you're not getting a check.
That's right. That's right. And you know, Vern, you're so right. This is a journey. It's not a destination. So when you get to 5,000 or 4,000 or 3,000 or 2,000, you're always going to want to go that next 1,000. And then you're going to want, you know, when you get to 5,000, you're going to want to be 10,000. When you're 10,000, you want to be 20. When you're 20, you want to be 30. Just enjoy the journey. You know, it's not a destination. And there's always going to be people bigger than you. There's always going to be people smaller than you. There's always going to be people that are really nice, and there's going to be people that are not so nice. And just, you know, just enjoy your journey. Enjoy your journey here. And that's what I'm doing. And when you're tired, get off. You know, it's like tomorrow, I have a busy day with college. I may or may not come on tomorrow night. And it just depends. I do YouTube my way. I don't put myself under any pressure. Now, I do come on when I'm tired, like tonight, but I felt like it. You know, I felt like coming on.
And it was meant to be. Maybe we're helping somebody. We don't know.
But if I didn't feel like coming on, I wouldn't have come on. So you do it your way. Don't sweat it. Don't get upset about it. Just enjoy your journey.
Enjoy it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm at 4,450 followers. And I'm not bragging. Believe me, please don't take it as that. But there are larger channels than me at 10 and 12,000. And guess what? My channel is successful
Yep.
and theirs is not. It doesn't matter about the numbers. Yeah,
Yes.
they have all of that. They could be a reaction channel. Some reaction channels have 30, 40,000, but guess what? When they go live, they have one person in their
Yep.
live stream.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Don't worry about the numbers. Go at your pace, like where you are, because it's your idea of success, not someone else's. Like I said, I've seen channels that have 15, 20,000, but when they go live, when I go live, I have a nice family. It doesn't matter if it's 20 people or if it's 80 people. It's a family.
Yep.
And then
Absolutely.
I see people with larger channels and they don't have any family.
And
So
there's
don't
some
worry about
go
that.
into
Don't compare yourself.
there's one channel in particular I go into and I feel like taking a shower after I leave. You know, you just feel, ugh, you know. And so you want your channel to be a feel-good channel that people are happy that they have been here, that you've left them with something. You know, everyone that leaves tonight, as whether they utilize what they've been taught or not, it may not be right for their life. You know, remember, when I share something, that doesn't mean I'm giving advice. It's just sharing our knowledge of what works for us. And so what works for us may not work for you. And
Right.
so, but I hope you got something from here. Even if you got one thing from here tonight, and you utilize that, then we've done a great job. I
Yep.
liked what you said. You said something about you, and you didn't say it quite in these words, but I'll say it in my own words. You are a superstar. You have to see yourself as a YouTube
Yep.
star, whether you have 10 people on your channel or 1 million people on your channel. You have to see yourself as a you have to see yourself as a YouTube star. You are a
Right.
YouTube star. Look at you. Don't make
Right.
yourself better or less than anyone else. You're not better or less than anyone else, but you have to see yourself as a star. The moment that the moment that you begin to look at your content as something wonderful, then you will be
Exactly.
you have to, my
Exactly.
content is special. Vern's content is special. They're very different. We don't compare. We are unique, and you are
Mhm.
uniquely beautiful. And Vern, you are a superstar. You
And
are a
so are
YouTube
you.
star.
So are
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to celebrating with you when you hit your 10,000 mark.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I want to say, you know what? When people come to my channel, I want them to feel loved, and they say that. I want them to know that they're in a safe place when they come to my channel. And they're not
Yep.
going to be bombarded with people saying, "Oh, connect with me, connect with me, connect with me, connect with me." Because I don't like that when I go into someone else's channel. Stop asking me to connect with you. I will connect with you. You leave me a comment, and I will. But I'm not going to stop what I'm doing on a panel right now to go to your channel to connect with you. So just leave me a comment, and I will. I want people to get education, and I want them to feel elevated. And that is the theme of my channel. And people
Absolutely.
tell me that all the time. I love coming to your channel. Oh my goodness, they're so nice here. And that's what I want. That is
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Mhm.
So I'm happy.
Mhm. Well, I thank
Where
you,
you
Vern,
at now?
for being here. You are amazing. You've blessed our evening by your presence.
Anytime.
Thank you,
Anytime.
and make sure you connect with me. Now, I know you have my everyday words of wisdom, and I get your messages there. But once
Mhm.
you message me there and you tell me that you're going to friend request me over on my channel, then I'll be looking for your name over there. I just want to make
Okay.
sure you, because I've
Yep,
got
I'm
some
gonna do it
trouble.
now.
Okay, great,
Yep.
great, 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 great.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Love and light to you guys.
Thank you, Vern. Thank you.
Okay.
Love you. Thank you. Good
Love you
night.
too.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Everyone, that is Vern's Junk Closet, and she has a second channel. So remember, connect with both of her channels. And Vern is amazing. You know, we all love Vern, and I've known Vern since probably when I first came publicly here on YouTube. And so Vern is amazing, absolutely amazing. Please connect with her. Thank you so much, Vern, for all your wisdom, your inspiration, and your information that you shared with us tonight. So if you want more wisdom, information and sharing, go to her channel and connect with her, and we will all help each other grow. We will all help each other live our best lives. Like I said, I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions, but I do share with you my own way of living life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Vern. Anytime, Vern. Anytime. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Positive said, Vern, you shared great stuff. You shared great stuff, and we thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Ellie Lee connected with you, so you're going to connect with a lot of people tonight. And Samu said, I agree, Vern, loves you, love your channel today. Thank you. Everyone love you, Vern, and please connect with Vern's Junk Closet. Well, everyone, I'm going to go because I got to be up for college in the morning. I will not be doing an afternoon live, but I might be on tomorrow night, depending on how much work I get done with my college tomorrow. As you all know, this week I'm going to the beach, our beach house. I will be hopefully live streaming or doing my live streaming and my videos from there. But if for any reason we don't have internet and I disappear for a few days, you know what happened. And but hopefully I will have live streaming from there, and I will have make my videos, and it's on the beach, so I'm gonna get some beach seagull videos and all that. Hopefully I'm taking this computer, it's a flat screen, and I'm taking my laptop with me, and so hopefully that's going to be great. Thank you, Ellie Lee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Ellie Lee. Yes, and I've connected with you through every channel. You connected with me. I connected with you. Thank you, Samu. Thank you. Remember, if you want 5 new friends right away, connect with me with all 5 of my channels. I don't have the links here, but you go to the video, the last video I put up on my channel, or any of the videos I put up, you will see 5 links, actually 6 links, including my Facebook, but 5 links to 5 different channels. They're all my channels: Grandma's Porch with Diana Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Diana Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's Adventures with Diana Brianne Fairchild. My newest one is called, What Would Mom Think? Diana Brianne Fairchild. All those links are pinned there. If you connect the right way, watch a video, play a video. You don't have to watch the whole thing, just play it, leave the volume up enough, and you play that, and you leave me a comment and subscribe. I will get back to you, you know, because I usually do my comments late at night, but I did them before I came on, so I'll be back with you by probably tomorrow. And so you'll make 5 friends with me, or at least you make 1 of me, but you'll have 5 subscribers. And so, and I'm building those channels. So please do connect. You'll have 5 instant friends right away if you connect with me. And Keto Homestead, Keto, great, great, great. Thank you so much, my friend. I want to shout out one person before I leave. Keto, I've been on here probably, I don't know, about an hour. Let's see, I came on at 8:30, so I've been on 2 hours. Keto Homestead with Jess just came on today. An amazing channel, all about the keto and the homestead lifestyle. She just did a live tonight right before I came on, and I was over on her live. I shared it out. An amazing channel. You want to connect with her. Great, great channel. She is a monetized channel. She does live streaming and content. So you want to connect with Jess. And Jess, she was on my panel today. She talked her knowledge about Instagram, and I'm going to have her up on, a future live. Hopefully, Rolling was here earlier. Jess, he was here earlier. And so, please, everyone, connect with Keto Homestead with Jess, and I think you will really, really, really enjoy her channel very much, especially if you're in the keto lifestyle or in the homesteading lifestyle. Okay, you're going to be, that's right, we talked about that, but you are going to be monetized in a very, very short time, Jess, because we're all helping you get there. And you really, really need to keep doing the live streaming. It's extremely important to get there with your watch hours, especially. Thank you, Len Hell Rio. Thank you. Meringue, I'm going to give you a quick blue wrench because I'm getting ready to leave. And thank you, Braden. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you connect with all my channels, you'll have 5 new subscribers. So Samu, if you need them, or anyone else needs 5 new friends, connect with all my channels and you'll have 5 new friends. And I want to thank you all for being here. You've all been amazing. And, just stay positive and stay connected, help each other grow. You want to succeed, become part of a community. And my community is a great community. Vern's is a great community. There's so many, Brenda Land's, Undel's, so many great communities. Become part of something bigger than you, and you will grow, grow, grow. And that's what we do here. I try to come on every day, usually twice a day. Tomorrow I will not be on twice a day. I'll be lucky if I get on tomorrow night because of my busy day tomorrow. But, you know, we help each other. That's the key. My friend with the 4 million subscribers said, if you want to grow, get busy helping each other. And that's how he grew. So he knew the secret. I know the secret. Thank you, all of you, super chats and sharing me out, and the ones that you did that, you're amazing. And everyone else is got to be amazing to be in this, to have hung around, because you want to create a wonderful lifestyle, both here on YouTube, but in your in-person life. So I share information about my life that in hopes that it will inspire others to live their best life, whether it's in the YouTube world or whether it's in their in-person life. That's what I talk about. And we grow, 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 you know, but remember, to grow, 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 you need new information. So every day I try to bring somebody, if I can find them, or if they find me, I try to bring somebody who has new positive information, whether it's lifestyle information or whether it's YouTube information, to help us be the best we can be. Okay. Thank you all. May God bless you. I've got a busy day tomorrow, and I wish you a blessed, blessed week. So from grandma's porch to wherever you're at, I hope to talk to y'all soon again. Good night.